My name
Lamin Cham itonni.
You have to wait for the interpretation.
My name's Lamin Cham.
Ntomu Lamin Cham leti.
What is your date and place of birth?
Ibuluta Muntole, Anin Sanjuma.
I was born in Sukuta in 1971.
Muluta Sukuta 1971 sangokono.
And where did you go to school?
Itata Karambonga Muntole.
I attended Sukuta Primary School.
Ntata Sukuta Primary Karamongoleto.
In 1979.
1979 sangokono.
I proceeded to Nuzrat High School in 1985.
Ntata Nuzrat High School 1985
to 1990.
Tata 1990 sangokan.
What did you do after that?
I then joined the Gambia National Gendarmerie.
Wotumole ndunta Gambia National Gendarmerie.
On the 20th of July 1992.
July Karotlimuang 1992.
And you've worked in the security forces since then, didn't you?
Sakam toko tanko bunda yeda doko kejela kabro wato fosante.
Yes, sir.
Ah.
And could you give us a brief rundown of the places you have worked and some of the positions held?
Sa sutiyandiro kang isa fonyeno yedo ko ke dinkral minto ani wato meng fanam.
Yes. After successfully passing out from the Gendarmerie Training School,
Biringa Gendarmerie doko karango ke hanfo njita je.
I was posted to the commander's residence as orderly.
Yen samba commander la bungoto mtelemu ala odliti.
Who was the commander at the time?
Malem commander ti wato.
Major Ibrahim Ismaila Chonga.
Major Ibrahim Ismaila Chonga no walem commander ti wotumo.
I stayed there until 1994.
Mbewolto for 1994.
I was posted to Kalaji Territorial Gendarmerie Station.
Tumolo yen samba Kalaji la tundu Gendarmerie Kordato.
And this was after the coup d'etat.
Inketa kabrin coup d'etat tambita foka.
Postings was before the coup d'etat.
Ben samba la jetu meno yara coup d'etat manke follow.
But I reported after the coup d'etat.
Bari ntatan dankuje wotumo coup d'etat tambiringo.
Proceed, please.
From there, I was posted to Sibanor Police Station.
Mbewolto inatan saundi kan samba Sibanor Police Station.
Still working on the relief.
Animbi mbe do poke kan anyama.
In 1998, I was transferred to Police Headquarters Serious Crime.
1998 in Saundi Police la Korda Bato Serious Crimes la Fanala.
Still working on the relief.
Adung hanim bimbe do kunya kilimulela.
From Serious Crime in 2002, I was transferred to Farafenye Police Station.
2002 kabo Serious Crimes in Saundi kata Farafenye Police Station auto.
As the in-charge Criminal Investigations Department.
Itu yentela kenyato nkoti kukurungulu kisikisir bunda nyinto.
I was there until 2005.
Bewolto for 2005.
Then a major crime was formed.
Tumolem inata major crime bunda londi.
I was lucky to be part of those selected.
Ntarta molu kono nga harjo soto pour yen tombong yen dundo bundala.
So in the Gambia Police Force, you have serious crimes and then you have major crimes.
Ya kam toko Gambia la police bundala ye serious crime soto jela ni major crime.
It was established in 2005.
Yolondi 2005 samole kono.
What's the difference between serious crimes and major crimes?
Mune la fatam fansodi serious crime ni major crime.
I think the crime rates were on the increase.
Ngamira utumo kukurungulu isiaba tale utumo.
Because I started with serious crime.
Karunga follow serious crimes.
And then the Inspector General at the time, Usman Sonko,
Tumo membe police kuntonkaya like afai Usman Sonko.
He made necessary to create another office called major crimes.
Na tanyi mira ko woto anyantale bunda do fanal londi ba flame major crimes.
Where we will be specialized in capital offenses.
Me yalon ko wala nyatili nyabe kala nyin kukuron kuntonko leti kujaw kuntonko.
And executive directives.
Mem fanam betar la kangulu tamandi me yalon ko lebe kala banko nyaton ko la kanguluti.
So I stayed.
And what exactly would you do with executive directives?
Sa nim banko la nyaton ko e kuma kangol di atol ka muneke.
We would investigate such directives. Especially if there are complaints or assignments.
Nka wo kuma kangulu nke kisikisile natara wasi dalem wala tumir kumo lem ke kisikisile ke bonyoto.
You give us an example.
Se misalo dinano.
We just want to have an idea. We want to understand how the system works.
Lafta kalo na la cool katama no nyami.
Like in the case of treason.
Ko misal kam ninjam fa jawo keta.
Rape cases.
Anin kam musulu nyapinkan.
Murder cases.
Anin mo fa kuol.
But
anin kasunyo roke anin kele joram.
And how are those categorized? Are they categorized as serious crimes or major crimes?
For your old model, your talanya delay, for your old model coming for serious crime offenses or wala for major crime offenses or whatever.
They are categorized as major crimes.
Yolus mutakaro men wolem kruya kundon kolu ka folle major crimes.
So how about, what's the distinction between major crimes and serious crimes?
So major crime and in serious crime, munela fatam fansoti.
Basically, I would say here that the distinctions are the capital crimes and non-capital crimes.
Mbem fola jam fatam fanso mem bijam wolem kruya kubalu anin kruya lu men yalon ko kita kruya kanyandingulde.
Thank you very much.
Barak.
Thank you very much. And after
2005,
that,
2005,
I was posted to Farafenye
yen samba Farafenye
as the in-charge CID.
kuntel marta kullo kiskisiro la je ka fole CID.
Then in 2007,
In 2007 sankono
I was transferred to Basse Police Station
yen soundin tata Basse police kordato
as in-charge.
woto
Basse
fana
CID.
ndele marta woto fana kullo police do ko la je fana.
2008,
2008
I was deployed to Sudan,
yen ki tata Sudan banko kan
the peacekeeping mission.
menu tata kaira sabatindo la je.
On my return from Sudan on mission,
Limuruta nan kabona Sudan la otama silo kan
I was retained at Major Crime Squad
yen two major crime squad hanimbi
till 2012.
and for 2012 sangokono
I was sent to Botswana,
utumolo yen ki tata Botswana
International Law Enforcement Academy,
kata karangola banku nim banku tema luwa karambumbato je
where I studied investigation
na kisikisiro karanjele
and leadership.
ani nyaton kaya.
On my return from Botswana, I still maintain Major Crime Squad.
Birimboda na Botswana hanimbi ntata ubunda kilimo la major crime squad.
Then in 2015,
During 2015 sangokono
I was sent on another course to Kofi Annan
yanki karando la kata Kofi Annan bunda
National Police Training College,
wala ka police lu karandi college ba mento je
study investigation and collaborative policing.
anin purinsi nyin karan kisikisiro anin police la nyomoy do ko sambanya.
I still remain at Major Crime Squad.
Hanimbi mbe major crime bunda la de
2016,
2016
I was deployed at Darfur again on peacekeeping missions.
na tan samba dafo kota ke kaira sabatindola
Then I returned from Darfur in 2017.
mbotanan dafo 2017 sangokono
Still works with Major Crime Squad.
hanimbi mbe major crime obe
2020,
during 2020
returned to International Law Enforcement Academy,
muruta banku nim banku tema luwa karambumbato
study major case management
kata karang puru nyin kuba lu men keta kuba keringuluti
Live from Banjul, this is Grts Weekday News broadcasting for viewers in the Gambia and around the world. In our top stories this hour, 82 homegrown solicitors and barristers of the courts, including 31 Ghanaians, have been called to the bar after a successful academic and vocational training at the Gambia Law School in Banjul. The new Malaysian High Commissioner and Egyptian Ambassador to the Gambia has Monday presented their letters of credence to Foreign Affairs Minister Dr. Mamadou Tangara. Mayor of the Kanifing municipality, Talib Bensouda, has briefed the press on efforts made by his council to address the growing health risk posed by the Bakote dam site, adding the issue requires concerted efforts. And in the internationals, the army in Myanmar has executed a coup d'etat, arresting incumbent president and senior members of her government. And the World Health Organization investigates origin of the COVID-19 pandemic in the city of Wuhan, which has now infected over 100 million people, whilst killing over 2 million people. Well, these and many more stories coming ahead in this hour. I'm your presenter, Umijai, and thanks for joining us. Many thanks for joining GRTS Weekday News with me, Uminjai. We begin this edition of the news with the judicial matters and held to the Sadauda Kairaba Jawara International Conference Center, where the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Dauda Jallow, and the Chief Justice Hassan B. Jallow yesterday presided over the 9th call to the bar ceremony held in Bijilo. 82 homegrown solicitors and barristers of the courts, including 31 Ghanaians, have succeeded to have undergone a successful academic and vocational training at the Gambia Law School. As Usman Mane reports, the class of 2019-2020 graduates are expected to administer justice in the years ahead.
The legal year 2021 begins on a good note as 82 new lawyers are called to the bar following successful trainings at the Gambia Law School. 31 new baristas of the graduating class are Ghanaians who had completed their studies online in Ghana at a time COVID-19 struck the country. Witnessing the ceremony through virtual platform, the new baristas also received the blessings of the General Legal Council. In his welcome statement, the chairperson of the General Legal Council, who doubles as the Chief Justice Hassan B. Jallow, commended the new solicitors for their tireless efforts during their course of studies and further advised them to serve as officers of the courts.
You have succeeded in undertaking the academic and the vocational part, and what remains now is just a short stint of pupillage before being considered, being evaluated for enrollment. Enrollment, of course, is not automatic. You will need to be evaluated even after your pupillage. And if you are found to be fit and proper persons for enrollment, you will then be enrolled. And I hope, of course, that all of you will fit that particular description. This is an important stage, as I said. Perhaps within a year, you probably will be enrolled as legal practitioners. But even at this stage, it's important for you to remember that you are poised to join an honorable and a noble profession.
The Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Dauda A. Jallow, noted the significant investment by the government of the Gambia in producing the homegrown lawyers. He advised the graduating class as they are now called to the bar to be guided by the code of conduct as dictated by the profession.
I will not be doing justice without commending the government for putting the proper infrastructure and facilities in place, thereby investing heavily towards producing young, trained legal professionals, both from the Gambia and within the sub-region. This is not only a significant achievement for the country domestically, but also paved the way in impacting lives of people outside the Gambia. The legal profession is a learned and noble one. However, it is a distinguished office which calls for one to act professionally with dignity, high sense of morality, humility, and respect towards others.
The chief guest of the event, a doyen of the legal profession and senior member of the bar, Surahata B.S. Jane, in his wisdom, advised the new officers of the courts to exercise respect, honesty, and commitment to service.
The fundamental goal is the cultivation and constant maintenance of honor and integrity in all activities. The legal practitioner is a member of an ancient profession which is universally recognized as indispensable in a modern state which calls for the rule of law and human and people's rights. You must be reminded that in this profession, you must strive to be ethical and in particular, avoid foul use of money not belonging to you. Recently, the Disciplinary Committee of the General Legal Council has commendably been more active in bringing aberrant lawyers to book. You may be aware that some of your colleagues suffered from punishment, including disbarment, for serious financial and other malpractices.
The Director General of the Gambia Law School, Rugi Tomasi, and the most outstanding student, Eram Gabla Gale, thanked the staff and lecturers of the law school, as well as the government of the Gambia, for achieving this milestone to contribute to justice administration of the Gambia. Certificates and prizes of excellence were also awarded to outstanding students of the class of 2019-2020. Usman Mane, GRTS.